Thank you, Greenwood County Democratic Party. While I so wish I could join you for the annual Cardinal Drummond Mays Dinner, I will be sure to be in attendance in the coming years as your next United States Senator. Without the support of your party members, our campaign and the campaigns of new leaders throughout the state would not be possible. There are countless folks throughout the country that are putting in volunteer shifts on the phones, spreading the word online, and donating to our efforts. But it's nothing compared to the work all of you are doing on the ground, every day, fighting for families and communities throughout the New South. You live in it. You strive for better. This party has served as a pillar of hope in communities that thought hope had passed them by. Your efforts inspire us all. People trust you. People call you when they're anxious about the future of our state. People turn to you when they can no longer stand by as our country is divided by desperate politicians. Folks down here are struggling to just survive this pandemic, barely staying afloat during this difficult time. But they want to know how to support their neighbors, not themselves, their neighbors. When I hear their concerns and desire to help others, I remember two of the most important people in my life, my grandfather and my grandmother. We struggled a lot during my childhood with homelessness and hunger. Despite our pain, despite our struggles, my grandparents were always the folks who gave you 50 cents if they had $1, who gave you a plate of food to take home after Sunday dinner, who would go out of their way to make sure our friends and neighbors were okay. It's an eternal truth about South Carolina. When we fall on hard times, we fight for each other to get back on our feet. Our state has filed over 730,000 claims for unemployment. Hundreds of thousands of South Carolinians face eviction in a couple of months. And 1 in 4 children, 1 in 4, are expected to go hungry. As difficult as they may seem, the challenges we face can be overcome with leadership that actually represents and serves the people of our state. Your fight for that leadership is why we have a field program unlike any other in South Carolina. In communities ignored by conventional politicians, we have organizers working tirelessly to get out the vote. Your drive is why in a state that has not elected a Democrat statewide in 20 years, we are polling neck and neck with a 3-term incumbent. We're making the people of South Carolina feel heard. It is that drive in counties throughout the state that has lifted our campaign and allowed us to sign up 17,000 passionate volunteers who believe in change, people just like you. And with groups like the Greenwood County Democratic Party leading the way, we have built a passionate movement of folks who believe in change, who believe hope is on the horizon, who believe that South Carolina and the rest of the South deserve better than our current leadership. We could not be here without you. My friends, when I started this campaign, people told me South Carolina was not going to elect a Democrat. They said our state was too deep in the South to elect 2 black men to the U.S. Senate. I attended underfunded public schools. I grew up on a dirt road and picked okra and corn. I understand the fear of losing my life just because of the color of my skin. I've always come from long odds. I've always overcome the challenges thanks to a support system of mentors and good people. When they said that this could not be done, I told them about people just like you. The first-generation college student who's juggling a full course load and a part-time job. The teacher who risked her life to educate our youth. The food server who spends all day on his feet and all night driving an Uber. Every day you do the impossible. And on election day, you will be unstoppable. I'm humbled and inspired by everything you've done and continue to do. Our movement, your movement, has shown South Carolina and the country that anything is possible. That leaders who will work across party lines, who will work day in and day out for working people can get elected anywhere. That we can restore hope in areas long ignored by our entrenched leaders. In South Carolina, our state motto is, "While I breathe, I hope." My friends, hope is here. In communities ignored by conventional politicians, we have people like you working day in and day out for lasting change. Hope is here. In a state that has not elected a Democrat statewide in 20 years, we're polling neck and neck with a 3-term incumbent. Hope is here. And in a country that has never had 2 black senators from the same state serve at the same time, hope is right here. But my friends, don't forget, hope can only take you so far. Hope without hard work is just wishful thinking. So we need you. We need you on phones. We need you on emails. We need you on social media. We need you on hilltops. Leave no stone unturned. We need you to tell your friends and strangers and everybody in between that hope is coming. Let's go win this election and restore hope to the South. Thank you so much, Greenwood County Democratic Party. You give me hope. Thank you again.